It started as a sound, soft, distant, almost like rain beneath the floorboards. But it hadn't rained in months. At first, I just ignored it. You know how it is. Old houses creaked. I told myself they shift, they settle, they remember. But this wasn't the sound of a house remembering. It was the sound of something breathing. Every night, just past midnight, it would come again. A slow, steady rhythm beneath the wood, a sigh that seemed to echo my own heartbeat. I started getting obsessed, counting the seconds between the breaths, timing them, measuring them. It was always the same, 8 seconds of absolute silence, then one soft inhale, followed by one trembling exhale. On the 7th night, the sound spoke. It was so faint, almost gentle, like someone whispering through thick fabric. It was a single word, drawn out, uncertain. My name. I froze completely. The candle beside my bed flickered, dancing wildly. I pressed my ear to the cold floorboards, and the voice came again, clearer this time. I'm still here. My first instinct was to run, to just get out of there and never look back. But curiosity, that terrible, delicious sickness, anchored me right to the spot. I found myself whispering back into the floor. Who are you? For a long, long while, there was nothing, just the oppressive silence of the old house. Then, a soft laugh. It wasn't cruel, but it wasn't kind either. It was just familiar. The next morning, I found footprints in the dust on the floor. They were small, bare, circling the exact spot where I'd been listening. But they led nowhere. They just appeared and then vanished. That night, I came back prepared. I had a lantern and a small knife. The sound was waiting for me. The same breathing, the same rhythm. Only now, it felt closer, right underneath my feet. You left me, it whispered, the voice carrying a hint of sorrow. I knelt down, my hand trembling as I touched the floor. Who did I leave? The wood beneath my fingers felt strange, soft, almost like something alive. When I pressed a little harder, it pulsed like a weak heartbeat. Me, it said. You left me in the dark. The lantern flickered again, casting long, distorted shadows that crawled up the walls like spiders. The floorboards began to creak and groan, not from my weight, but from movement underneath. With my heart pounding in my chest, I took the knife and pried one of the loose boards up. Underneath there was only blackness, an empty, consuming void. The sound grew louder, a definite heartbeat now, and it wasn't mine. Then, from the darkness, a face began to emerge. It was pale, smooth, almost formless, pressing itself against the underside of the floor, straining toward the light of my lantern. You buried me, it hissed, the voice filled with a chilling resentment. You promised you'd forget. I stumbled back in terror, but my foot caught the edge of the open plank, and I fell, down, down into nothing. When I awoke, I was lying on cold, hard wood. Above me, the floor was perfectly sealed, unbroken, shut tight. "Bye," screamed, but no one could hear. I pounded against the boards, but the sound was faint, muffled, like breathing beneath the floor. And now I understand. I was never the one who heard the sound. I was the sound. And tonight someone new lives in the room above me. They'll hear me soon. They'll hear me when the house begins to remember. Thank you so much for listening to my story tonight. If you enjoyed this little trip into the dark, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe and always check what's under the floorboards.